I feel like you're eyeballing me, dog. Today on Cuts, we're doing Smoking ACES. Hello, welcome to a slightly delayed Absolute Cut. Well, I don't know, by the time this one goes out.
Delayed for the Patreons.
Delayed for the Patreons, yeah.
Because I reckon this one will just be released, I'll just release it for tomorrow morning. The Tuesday morning for the crew.
Yeah, the crew. For the big crew.
For the big crew, aye.
I meant to show you a thing just before we started. I saw this one. I've never ever seen it before. Somebody put up a clip of... it was when Stephen Hawking died. This morning did like a wee tribute to him. And it's like it's Schofield and Holly Willoughby going not just a pioneer, but an inspiration to millions across the world. Sad death of Stephen Hawking, right? And then they put the picture of him looking all right, all pretzeled up, right? But they've clearly fucked up the sound mixing in the back, because with his picture, in memoriam picture, it just has Meghan Trainor's "You know I'm all about the bass, and then somebody realises it and just fades it down.
No, the fading's actually funnier than that.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And in many ways, he was all about that bass. It was. Although not in his voice. And if you think about Stephen Hawking's computer voice, very little bass, far too much treble.
It is.
Yeah. It's a very trebly voice rather than... It could have done with a lot more bass.
More authority.
I think I would have had a lot more respect for Stephen Hawking if he'd sounded like a computerized Barry White.
Barry White's the...
Yeah.
Right. You're little baby.
We are all from the Big Bang. The theory of relativity.
Fuck's sake. The Big Bang for him's the island. He was like, we had a busy week. A busy week. I'm still tired. We don't even have a studio at the moment.
No, the renovation is getting happening.
The renovation is that I will now be sleeping at the exact point. So anywhere where you've ever seen an episode of us in the two chairs, that's now where my bed is.
Yeah. That's the dedication to the art.
I sleep.
Cullen cares so much about Absolute Cuts, he now sleeps where we record. It's like this is his Daniel Day-Lewis moment.
Fuck's sake.
I will become Cuts.
Yeah. Method podcasting.
Method podcasting, yeah.
That's so stupid. None of the fucking adverts are real. That's what it must... Oh, no, I used to do that and people caught on to it.
What?
I used to, in the old podcast, the NFL one, I used to make up adverts to companies that weren't real for the adverts.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah,
just for a laugh.
That is funny.
And have a couple of like dodgy ones in, and they'd be like, "What? Who's this for?"
Yeah, it's like Barry Murphy with the Some Blinds.
Some blinds. Oh man,
one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, Barry. Yeah, God, we have
we might see Barry Murphy. Is he coming to Altitude?
I don't know. Half of Ireland is, anyway.
Yeah. A very Irish heavy lineup this year.
They must. They just want crack, don't they?
Yeah. I see your girl Jessie Buckley getting shit this morning.
What she got shit for?
So she won the Oscar last night, obviously, because we will probably we'll touch on the Oscars. Yeah. She came out and went on her acceptance speech, talked about how it's Mother's Day in the UK, and a lot of Irish people go, "Do you know what? It's also Mother's Day. Your home country of Ireland, Jessie." And there's people going, "Well, she's fucking turned."
Okay,
there she is.
Yeah, that's it.
Only mentioned in the UK.
Piece of shit, Jessie.
I don't know a huge amount about Jessie Buckley.
Neither do I. She seems to have come out of nowhere, in my opinion.
She was second in a BBC talent competition that were trying to find. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember. They used to do talent competitions where they were trying to find like the new person to play Joseph in Technicolor Dreamcoat in the West End.
Okay.
And she did one. I don't know what the musical was.
Okay, right.
That she was trying to do. I think there was an Oliver one where they were just casting fucking kids. I remember the Joseph one because there was a Scottish guy in it. That was, but I cannot remember what is it. Let me find out.
She's got some set of pipes in her. Oh, fucking hell, that sounded so bad. I mean, she's a good singer. Have you
Tell you
seen
what, great actress. Hell of a minge on the lassie, though.
the Oscar season? Oscar season.
I'd do anything.
Best animated minge.
BBC, she began her acting
Animatronic.
career in 2008 as a contestant in the BBC talent show I'd Do Anything. So I'm assuming that's Oliver. That's
I
Oliver
do
Twist.
anything's a terrible.
Yeah, that's because that's one of the songs, isn't it? You
Okay,
uncultured
right.
piece of shit.
I do.
I'd do anything for you, dear.
Oh,
Anything.
maybe not.
I've never seen the fucking Oliver. I've got no interest in it whatsoever. It was preceded by Any Dream Will Do, where they tried to find a new Joseph, and then after that, Over the Rainbow. Yeah. Do you know
Oliver's like Oliver Twist.
Oliver's Twist? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Over the
Bad at
Rainbow.
blackjack.
Over the Rainbow. Do you know what musical that they were trying to recast
No,
to play the role of Dorothy?
no.
Seriously, The Wizard of Oz.
And oh yeah,
Fuck me.
yeah.
Honest to God.
Fuck it. Like I can't. I'm not of the opinion I can go around pretending that the Wizard of Oz is good anymore.
It is.
But it's not.
But you're wrong.
But
Like
it's
the
not-
original
I'm not
Wizard of Oz
watching-
is good.
I'm not watching the Wizard of Oz now and going. I
Well-
understand that it was good.
Well, you'll hate the
I'm
week.
not going to watch.
You'll hate what we're doing next week.
Oh, yeah, great.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, but-
I have, however, I told you this the other day. As much as Ryan now hates my tributes episodes, which will be next week for Duval. We're doing,
Oh my
we're
God,
doing
we're
Falling
still on
Down.
Robert
We're doing
Thurgood.
Falling Down next week.
That's great though. I love Falling Down.
And then it's going to be your pick, and then the week after I have another tribute. But I'm
What do
not.
you mean?
What?
I've been going as what is like fucking corpse number 7 in the
Do you want
Titanic.
to
dive or stuff?
know who it is?
Aye, I do actually. Let's do it now so I can get angry for weeks ahead of schedule.
So this week is Smoking ACES. Next week will be the tribute to Robert Duvall, which will be Falling Down. Then the week after that, Ryan will pick some shit. And then the week after that, we're going to be doing Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
Right? And the
Right.
reason we're doing Pulp Fiction is the guy who played the Gimp died.
so Zed and the Gimp's dead.
Yeah.
Shut up.
But the guy who played the Gimp, that's his only role ever. The Gimp in Pulp Fiction.
He went far too far.
So we're gonna do
That's too
we're gonna
far.
do Pulp Fiction
He never even
in
acted.
tribute to the Gimp. Well, he goes.
He got the
When
Gimp.
Bruce Willis stands up, he tries to warn them, but he's got Gimp masks on, and and I'm assuming a pool ball also in his mouth.
My God.
So
Isn't
the Gimp.
Ving Rhames isn't dead, is he? No, he's not.
No, Ving Rhames isn't dead.
So, right.
Bruce Willis will be soon.
Yeah, so everybody really in that scene, bar the one that got raped, is either dead.
Yeah, or
So-
dead to us.
Dead in dead, basically. Basically dead.
Willis will be a good episode when we do. It won't be good when Bruce Willis
Have
dies.
we
I
done
don't
many-
like Bruce
have we
Willis.
done- I love
Oh,
Bruce
we've
Willis.
done Sixth Sense. We've done Die Hard.
yeah,
we've done.
yeah.
I don't know what we'd have left.
Well, I think we can
Fuck.
fucking sort things like we have many good Bruce Willis films left.
Hmm.
Looper is
Could do Looper.
is
Could do that. That's a
unbelievable.
good shout. Hudson Hawk,
I loved-
underrated.
I loved Hudson Hawk back in the day. God,
Massively underrated Hudson
I
Hawk.
just remember a guy getting decapitated. Funnily,
No, I remember that.
yeah, it's in Illinois.
A lot of good deaths in this film today, but we'll get to that.
Wait, yeah. God.
You didn't watch the Oscars?
No, I sent in my picks.
Yeah. Did you bet on all of them?
No, I bet on none of them.
No,
I just couldn't be arsed typing out best
How many?
picture.
Because I went to sleep. I was kind of it was on ITV because I was like, oh fuck, I bet it's on Sky. And my dad, right? This is just a side note. How selfish is this, right? So for about 10 years now, I've been coasting off my dad's Sky Go account, right? Old John Nelson, right? And one day there was a film. I think it was for this podcast. I went to watch and I saw it was on Sky.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, cracking, I'll go and watch. I fired up the old Sky Movies. It said, you currently don't subscribe to this service. Please contact your operator. Right? So I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So I said to my wee brother, and he was like, when I was down last time, Dad said he was spending too much on Sky that he doesn't watch, so could I fix the account? And I was like, what a selfish piece of shit. So now I don't have access to Sky. I still have the sports, to be fair to the man.
Okay, right.
He's still allowed. He's still subscribed to all of Sky Sports.
Okay, right.
But the movies are gone.
Oh, God.
It's like, Jesus, man.
You got to run that by me.
I know, exactly. At least give us... I'm not saying...
This is like... This is the thing about, I mean, you're sharing accounts, right? Because I pay for Netflix for my entire family, but I've never used it in about 10 years.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm the dedicated guy now.
Yeah,
because I keep going to houses and it's either dodgy box or I'm back in Slosses and he's paid for everything.
Aye.
So now I'm like, where the fuck am I?
I'd have cancelled that ages ago.
I have like my Eugene and that man. They keep messaging me some days ago. Ryan, have you not paid your account because I can't watch the TV? And I go, fucking hell! I can't believe I'm still paying for this. I'm sorry, the fucking $17.99 family plan bounced back.
Do you know a good thing about Netflix? You can play Champ Manager. Play Football Manager for free.
Ah, you play it.
You get it for free on your phone.
Yeah, I play it on my phone.
Yeah, there's loads of games. I totally. When I got the new Football Manager,
24 is better.
I went on to get the app and I was like, all
Get
right.
in there.
And it was like, sign in your Netflix account.
Yeah.
Came up for free. I was like, dancer.
Yeah,
This is class.
Yeah, I was Stephen Bywater's not in it. I was hoping he was a. Remember, I was telling you about that.
Oh yeah.
I've tried to find him. Look, that's a story. Enough for me.
Anyway, what was I talking about? The
Oscars.
Oh, I thought the Oscars was going to be on Sky because it normally is. So I was like, and then I saw it was on ITV. So I started watching a bit of it. And then I was like, right, I've missed... Because they normally do supporting actor and supporting actress first. That's normally the first two, but they did supporting actress first. So I was like, I've missed that. And then they were getting into costume and shit, and I was like, I can't. This is going to be about 3 hours. I'd also missed Conan's opening monologue.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was the only thing I wanted to see.
Yeah.
So I've missed that, and I was like, But then I saw like that Amy Madigan had won Best Supporting, and you'd picked the chick out Tiana Taylor from One Battle After Another. So I wondered how many of your other picks came to fruition.
I didn't get. Remember, so the ones I got wrong were right. First of all, I said Tiana Taylor. I don't really think she should have got it either, but I didn't think Amy Madigan. Have you seen Weapons?
No, I've seen bits of Weapons.
I mean, I can't believe that's won an Oscar. To be honest, like, no, it was good, but I suppose it's supporting actress, but. Yeah, that was not strong. Even Tiana Taylor wouldn't have been strong.
Aye.
She's seems a bit of a fucking show off.
Aye. Oh, well, yeah.
So what I did say, I thought Sinners was going to win Best Picture, even though I said, but I would choose One Battle. And One Battle did win.
Yeah.
So there's a whole, right, so my problem with the whole fucking thing is it's become like talk sport in the way football is.
It has.
Now it's like a fucking disgrace if this doesn't win. Like,
See,
nobody's really give a shit.
Yeah.
They're usually wrong. Right?
I wonder if this is just a thing where it is because it's all over social media and stuff, where it becomes a public discussion. And this year's become a discussion about race, largely because of the BAFTAs thing. And listen, I cannot comment because I genuinely loved Sinners.
Yeah,
and I thought it was fantastic.
Same.
I thought it was by
That's
far...
actually annoying, but it's actually so good.
As unprofessional as this is to say when I host a film podcast, I've not seen One Battle After Another, nor have I seen Marty Supreme.
I haven't seen Marty Supreme.
I also will never watch Hamnet.
No, I've not watched
Never,
Hamlet.
because I don't care.
I watched Train Dreams. That's good.
Well, see, that's been sitting there in the chamber for a while because
Miserable.
Rich Massara told me about that.
You need to be in a mood. It's good.
Yeah,
very good. But
I might watch that in the train this week on my way down to Leeds.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know if it'll be good for a train, I must say, because it's
Really?
like it's kind of like that, the atmosphere of being out in the wild a little bit in parts of it.
So I can't say whether DiCaprio or Chalamet deserve to beat Michael B. Jordan.
No, I don't think so.
But it is interesting to note that he wasn't even in the It was a straight shootout between the two of them.
Yeah,
And then Big John Davidson turned up.
and he sorted it.
He saw
He changed the face of film for the year.
the best campaign manager Sinners could have ever hoped for. A guy from the a guy for Scotland with Tourette's.
Right.
They will study this in marketing classes for years to come. What was it that won Sinners? What they did was they got a guy they'd never heard of before.
Yeah. That's so good. Do you know, did I swear win anything?
I don't think I Swear was even nominated for anything in the...
That'd be fucking funny.
But the...
Best adapted screenplay. It'd be great if they put on something like best edits, because you'd be like, wait a minute. No, what I thought was... what's annoyed me is somehow it's become some sort of typical fucking internet. It's become sort of black versus white thing, right? So, and you're just sitting there going like, one battle after another is mostly Latino and black actors. It's not even.
It's not.
Like, this isn't like a one versus another, right? And then like I've seen a couple of things, right? One is. And we're big Delroy Lindo fans.
We are.
We like Delroy's. He's on our DJ Quills.
Yeah, he is.
He's on our Wall of Fame.
Yeah,
right?
he is a good guy.
Yeah, I really like Delroy. I thought he was a bit.
Oh, that was remind me after this. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
I thought of something where I'm going to do.
Good, right? But Delroy ended up like right. He was a bit. I didn't think he dealt with the thing wrong. It would have been a good time, but he kind of like leaned into it like it was a disgrace. And I'm like, right. I mean, obviously, you've heard the worst possible thing, the worst possible moment, but I just feel like there'd be a bit of. I mean, it's a disability. Let's try not fuck this. But then the fact that he went on and Sean Penn won, and Sean Penn wasn't there, and Sean Penn doesn't turn up a lot of the time for these things.
Yeah.
Right? And Sean Penn wins it, and he doesn't clap, and he looks absolutely just devastated. And I'm right. In my head, I did immediately, even though I love the guy, I did immediately go, right, you need to calm down, Cradle to the Grave.
Yeah.
Romeo Must Die, right? Because I've seen both films, and I have not seen a more obvious winner than Sean Penn.
Yeah, you said
that was
as
clear cut as you could possibly get. And then, of course, people turn it into the other thing. They're like, well, Sean, that's also the guy that runs around going, I like black girls and is a real creep. His character's now won the best actor. And I go, he's the bad guy. Yeah, he's the bad guy. Did you watch One Battle of the Other and think, Jesus Christ, how am I meant to relate to this guy?
Yeah, exactly.
You're not supposed to. His name's Stephen J. Lockjaw. How fucking thick are you? It's like watching Star Wars and being like, oh, that's problematic. Darth
Vader.
He's just murdered a man. Like, what's the point? Like,
murdered a man at his work.
Did PTA? I can't stop calling him Paul Thomas Anderson. PTA, Prevention of Terrorism Act. He reminds me of the Troubles, Paul Thomas Anderson. No, but he's sitting there going like, you reckon he's sitting there like, it's just
that's
the
not
worst.
why they're going. Why they're going for Parent and Teachers Association? Oh, for PTA.
There you go, Prevention of Terrorism Act. Well, it shows you where we are in life. And then Delroy's thrown a hissy fit. It looked like, to be honest, it looked more like a hissy fit than that. I don't know if he meant it to be like that.
Yeah, I mean regardless, that is exactly what it looks like when you see it. Very quickly, because I was going to ask you about turning up to award ceremonies. What I've decided, we're gonna have an Absolute Cuts Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we're doing it
soon. Well, we're doing that's separate to the thing that we're going to be doing on Patreon next week. So we're going to have our own Oscars next week.
We're going to have our own Oscars.
Yeah.
We'll probably, maybe if we get we should try and get that Irish film done if we get a chance. But
yeah, we will. We should get that done before Altitude as well.
Yeah, we'll get that done.
We've got big Patreon episodes coming up actually. So we'll do an Oscars one. And we're going to do a separate one to celebrate St. Paddy's Day, which is
the joke
Tuesday, I believe.
Tomorrow,
yeah. And we're going to have our Altitude special as well, where we're going to be filming it literally on one of the Alps.
Which is really stupid.
It's bizarre.
Really stupid. There are three locations are both our houses and then the Alps.
Yeah. It's going to be outside. I mean, like I can't stress to you how much in the Alps it is. It's on an Alp. It's on an Alp.
It's like 2,000 meters.
We are on a balcony above the sea, surrounded by snow on an Alp outside. Yeah. And we're going to have guests on.
A single Alp?
Yeah, God knows what the fuck it'll be like, but it'll be good. But yeah, I'm going to go through everything now that I've got time. I'm going to go through all our films we've ever done. And then once either an actor, actress, or director reaches 10 appearances in films, they go in our Hall of Fame.
Perfect. That's great. You know, you might even be able to save that and run it just through ChatGPT. Just be like, hey mate, how
You're
many
obsessed
actors?
with ChatGPT.
I'm not obsessed.
No,
with
you've got to
it.
start doing shit on your own. You do way too much.
Hold on. So what I use ChatGPT for is what the invoices.
Yeah, which again, as I've explained to you, is utterly pointless.
How is it pointless?
Because what you have to tell ChatGPT is exactly the same as what you have to type on an invoice.
Aye.
It's not like going to ChatGPT, see all the outstanding invoices I've got. You just send an invoice for them. You know what I mean, right? It will still go, right, you'll need to give me the date of the show, where it was, how much it was for, what your bank account details are, right? So you're still having to tell it exactly what. So just do the invoice anyway.
Nah, it's so much quicker. Yeah, nah, I'm not learning anything from writing an invoice. Like, I'm not like sitting there going, no, you need to be writing them yourself. Your head's going to be melted.
Right,
I'm like, what, typing the date in? Well, like, he can just do it for me.
Here's what. Right, listen to this.
Yeah.
Right, this made me fucking sick. Right, so Brett Vincent, who runs the Altitude Comedy Festival, asked us for a brochure.
Oh, that was horrible.
Insertion and a description of to put in about the live episodes, right? So Ryan ran it through ChatGPT. How fucking sickening this. Absolute Cuts heads to the Alps for a special live show at the Altitude Comedy Festival. Expect a little cliffhanger chat, plenty of festival chaos, rotating guest comedians, and, of course, the usual Absolute Cuts nonsense.
Right, first of all,
Join us at the legendary Pilts Bar at the top of the mountain. It's one not to miss. See you at the top.
Mark.
Fucking
First of all,
kill me. The usual Absolute Cuts nonsense.
Mark, first of all, there was no accent on it.
Disgusting.
You put an
No,
accent
yeah,
there
that's
too.
the accent it would have. It would have the accent of a morning radio DJ. That's exactly what it would
I
have.
have Rob Lowe in my head. That's the kind of accent I would go with a ChatGPT, a Rob Lowe type of character.
Terrible.
Yeah,
That's why it's sickening.
it is pretty bad. Like, you can actually tell. Yeah.
Yeah. How many trees do you think that cost for it to come up with the usual Absolute Cuts nonsense?
Not enough. Not enough.
Jesus God Almighty.
I enjoyed that video though. You know, in terms of it, because all AI videos, because you see people sharing things like, "Oh my God, look at how cool this AI movie is," and it's fucking horse shit.
Yeah, shit. I know.
It's just absolute dog shit, like nonsense, right? They're like, that's as good as like, and then they'll show like the Hulk 2. You know, and then be like, look, it's the exact same. I'm like, yeah, you've just chosen the Hulk 2, one of the worst films of all time. Yeah.
I'm still, and this is me being very, very stupid. And as if there's anything I have done over the past month, it's to prove how stupid I actually am now in terms of some of the shit that I've said in podcasts. Because what I'm trying to catch up on is that the more successful podcasts become, the more people actually check the nonsense that you're talking. Most of the things I have half heard.
Yeah.
And I'll regurgitate
Yeah, of
without
course.
actually checking it. Some things I just completely make up because I can't be bothered looking up the actual things. And then people come back and go, "Man, you realise it's actually this?" And I don't care. I don't fucking care. I honestly couldn't give a shit.
Oh, what was the recent one we had where David Lynch was dead?
Yeah, exactly.
Neither of us knew David Lynch was dead on a movie podcast.
In my head, I did know he was dead.
Oh,
but
yeah,
at the time, I thought, that guy looks like David Lynch. It might be David Lynch.
Yeah.
It's 50-50 whether it is, because he's either there or he's dead.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, it could have been 33-33. He's either dead, he's there, or he's alive and not there.
Yeah,
that was the three choices. I just went for one because it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Some guy said the other day on the fucking football podcast I've been getting shit for the past month. He came on and went, this man hasn't even checked his facts here. I cannot believe this with the platform he has. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's a fucking football podcast about Scottish. I'm not addressing the UN, you stupid cunt.
Yeah, you're not
fucking
Sky
calm
Sports
down.
or something even would be. Yeah.
Anyway, I can't even remember what my point was about that. It was another stupid thing that I'd believed.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, the big one was...
Oh, yeah, that was why I think. I don't quite fully understand this. When folk go, whenever someone puts up some stupid AI generated image or video and people go, oh, that's another half an acre of a rainforest destroyed because of that, I go, why? Like, why has that happened? I don't quite understand why.
I think it's water.
But what's that got to do with...
I also don't get it.
I know the machines have to be cooled down in these...
Data centers.
These data centers that...
Well, there you go. That's another question. Data or data?
I say both. I don't know why I said data there. Did I say data?
I thought
Did I go data? I thought I had to go data. Aye. Data center. I'd always go data. But right, they need cooled down. But then,
why is the trees getting completely obliterated?
And then people are always now talking about this is why 900 megabytes of memory now costs fucking.
I mean, there's another thing is so is this couch. Like it's pretty much everything has been shredded to Amazon to pieces.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Why is it always the Amazon? They never pick another forest either, do they? It's not always the fucking Amazon.
Yeah, why is it always the Amazon?
There's so many.
Amazon has been completely
there's so many
obliterated.
Large plains of trees. You've got no idea it's always the fucking Amazon.
Do you think it's like there must be a really basic answer for that, like maybe the type of wood, but I don't think so.
No, I don't know.
Is there a type of thing where they're just like, maybe we'll just do a controlled explosion and only completely obliterate the Amazon, but not take a bit off everything else? Obviously, that's not true because I can see them getting torn down, but that's so funny. Only the Amazon.
But the Oscars, I'll watch it all. I'm going to actually try and watch most of the best pictures once they come out.
People got so upset. They were like, best adapted screenplay? It's just From Dusk Till Dawn. And I'm like, it's not really, though.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's not. Because you just be like, well, one battle after another is just Terminator 2 then. Like, it is, though. It's closer than Sinners is to fucking...
Hamlet is just Hamlet.
Yeah. Well, like, shut up.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah. Frankenstein's just young Frankenstein.
Yeah. They're like, oh, yeah.
F1's Days of Thunder.
It's 100, like,
Yeah.
Train Dreams.
Bullet Train.
Exactly. That's such a funny film too. They're so different. They couldn't be more different.
I love the fact that F1 just not even in the conversation with anything. Just like if it's not a fucking win, of course it's not. It's ridiculous. It's even nominated.
It was shite.
Yeah.
I kind of enjoyed it, but in a crap way.
Before we lose the Oscars chat, what do you think of Chalamet's comments about ballet and opera?
I don't care.
And why do you agree with him?
I don't care. Like, Chalamet is annoying, right? I don't really like the guy. And he's good on some things, and some things you're like, whatever, they're hyping up. Whatever, right?
It's weird.
But,
It seems to have been like a campaign against him. Almost like, people
he just annoyed everyone.
People will do PR in terms of like trying to promote and try and get themselves. Because that's, when I was reading, there was a fascinating thread on Twitter that I retweeted. And if you want to go back, I'll tell you, I think the guy's called The Sting on...
Top Gear,
because he does great stuff. Yeah, the Sting is back, right on Twitter. He did a thing which were the 25 times the Oscars got it wrong. Right, it's a full thread about all the times they'd made an absolute fucking arse of it.
Yeah,
and some of them are great. Like the fact of like what. Basically, the theme that runs through the whole thread is the Oscars, because they make so many mistakes, they're constantly trying to catch up on themselves. So what you get is Pacino winning an Oscar for Scent of a Woman because he didn't win it for Godfather 2, because he didn't win it for Dog Day Afternoon, do you know what I mean? That's when, and they go, shit, we've not given Al Pacino a Best Actor Oscar. This is fucking ridiculous. We need to give it for him. So you end up getting it for
DiCaprio Revenant.
Yeah. Scorsese winning for The Departed because he didn't win for Goodfellas or Taxi Driver or Raging Bull. Right? Spielberg, Schindler's List, fair enough. But like, wasn't even nominated as Best Director when Jaws. Jaws was nominated for Best Film, but wasn't even nominated for Best Director. So they're constantly trying to catch up and give people. There's like so many what if and sliding doors moments where, because they've won that, someone else hasn't won when they deserve to win that year. So then there's a knock-on effect. So eventually, Pacino doesn't win because or Pacino wins that year, but that means Denzel Washington doesn't win, which means that Denzel Washington has to be given one at one point. But that now means that DiCaprio hasn't won, so DiCaprio needs to be given it for The Revenant when he doesn't really. It's not even nearly his best performance. So that's fucked someone else. So they're constantly trying to catch each other up.
Yeah.
And one of the things that also, the other thing that also came through on it, and this is particularly during the Weinstein era of films, when you look at some of the shit that has won, some of the shit that he was
Miramax, is it?
It was Miramax, yeah. There's a good So here's a good one. So I'll tell you what. I'll very quickly go through these.
Yeah.
Right. So, Citizen Kane not winning, largely because the guy that it was based on, William Randolph Hearst, hated it and campaigned massively against it and owned most of the media, so refused to have this film mentioned in the media. Right, that fucked him. 2001 Space Odyssey. I don't really like Space Odyssey anyway.
I studied it in college, it was fine.
The fact that it wasn't nominated was ridiculous.
Yes.
Kubrick was never won a Best Director, which does seem ridiculous.
It's just, it seems ridiculous just saying it.
Rocky beaten... I mean, that's it. As much as we love Rocky. Well, I loved Rocky, right? Rocky beat Network, Taxi Driver, and All the President's Men, which is nonsense.
Oh my God! Sorry,
Right.
you know what? I haven't seen how the Rocky beating Taxi Driver.
That's
not
insane.
On what grounds?
Eddie Redmayne beating Michael Keaton because he became Stephen Hawking. Hitchcock never won a Best Director.
Yeah, wow.
5 nominations, 5 losses. This is a huge one. John Cazale.
Yeah,
who's never even nominated, yet his 5 roles in 5 films all won Best Picture.
That's the greatest.
Sorry, we're nominated for Best Picture.
I saw your tweet on it, but I knew about him too, and it is what a run.
See, Godfather Part 2, Dog Day Afternoon, Deer Hunter.
I haven't seen Dog Day Afternoon.
God, I can't remember the other ones. God, what is it? Oh, shit, that's terrible. I can't remember those. Anyway, Dances with Wolves beating Goodfellas is fucking nonsense. So then they get the apology Oscar for Scorsese, which gave him it for The Departed, which Titanic beating LA Confidential is shite.
Yeah.
Spielberg not nominated for directing Jaws, even though Jaws was nominated. Chariots of Fire beating Raiders of the Lost Ark, ridiculous.
God.
This is when you get into it, right? Shakespeare in Love beating Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I've seen both of them.
And that's the first one where, because it was Weinstein was so... Everything, it seems, Weinstein does in his life is very aggressive. But he campaigned so aggressively. And that's the first kind of time that you could basically win an Oscar just because of what you did in the run-up to it. Like, so people are getting wined and dined. People are largely being bribed.
Yes.
To be honest. People are taking the parties and all that kind of stuff. And then that happens again. Forrest Gump beating Pulp Fiction is insane.
So stupid. Shite film. God, I can't wait to do Forrest Gump.
Tarantino doesn't have a Best Director Oscar, which is shite. Here's the classic apology Oscar domino effect. Right? So Pacino should have won years earlier. And then the Academy gave him it for Scent of a Woman, which is shite. Which meant that Denzel Washington didn't win it.
Pacino was class in Scent of a Woman.
He is, but he's not anywhere near Pacino's.
Yeah.
I also don't think he's that good. I don't like Scent of a Woman.
It's all right.
It's all right. It's Pacino being... It's like... It's proper. I mean, it's...
I'm in the dark here!
It's literally like...
Yeah.
So, because he won for that, Denzel Washington didn't win for Malcolm X, which means they then need to wait till Training Day to give it to him.
How do you wait till Training Day to give it to what?
Denzel Washington.
Well, that's his best role.
It is his best role, right? But it's just this knock-on effect.
I absolutely agree with it, yeah.
Ray Fiennes didn't win for Schindler's List.
Should have, yeah.
Right? Because Tommy Lee Jones was given it for The Fugitive. Right? Now, I love The Fugitive.
Yeah.
I love Tommy Lee Jones. It's not as good as Ray Fiennes.
No, definitely not, yeah.
Playing a commandant, one of the most evil men in history. Right? So he should have won that. The reason they gave it to Tommy Lee Jones was because... they snubbed him for JFK when he should have won, and the reason they snubbed Tommy Lee Jones is they gave Jack Palance an Oscar for what's it called? The bloody film with Billy Crystal and Daniel Stern, cowboy film. Shit.
Midnight Cowboy.
No, it's not. Shit. But because they should have given it to Jack Palance for years. So it's
What
all
is
this
it?
knock-on effect.
Anyway.
City Slickers. Gave us the City Slickers. And then again, this is this is the last one. This is again the knock-on effect, right? A Beautiful Mind beat Lord of the Rings, right? Okay, which
Yeah, I don't even like Lord of the Rings, but it's just
the reason is because the Academy, and they've admitted this, didn't really know what to do with Lord of the Rings because it was a trilogy, so they wanted to wait till the finale to give the whole thing the Oscar, right? So Return of the King then wins 11 Oscars, right? It means that Lost in Translation, Master and Commander, Mystic River, and Seabiscuit didn't get anything that year.
3 of those films are dog
Right.
shit. I will say that.
Okay, because Mystic River's phenomenal.
Yeah, Mr. River's great.
The reason because they had to wait to give it at the end for Return of the King, which isn't as good as The Two Towers.
No.
Right? So they should have given Best Film to Two Towers. Guess what beat it? Because they were waiting for it. Chicago.
Oh, no.
Nonsense.
Do you know, people have been... The problem is then some people have taken this... Because this thing is... Someone was saying this about Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I admit I have bought Boogie Nights and I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched Boogie Nights. I've always wanted to see Boogie Nights.
Awesome.
I've always wanted to see Boogie Nights, but I haven't. One ballad after another is easily better than nearly every other film he's made.
Right, okay.
I can't, like, it's
Magnolia
better,
is good.
It's better than Magnolia.
Right.
It's better than There Will Be Blood. I'm sorry.
Right,
It's
okay.
just fucking better. And Licorice Peach is terrible.
I don't see that.
And Inherent Vice is too wanky.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm watching it all going like, they're all like, oh, so they decided handed for one battle after another. I'm like, I don't know what you people are pretending these
Yeah.
are. You're all, and then there's a thing going through now, like, God, neither of these films would be in contention any other year. And
No,
I'm like-
exactly. That's
And I'm like, that's nonsense. Sinners was fucking excellent.
Aye.
One Battle Another was excellent. This is actually one of the stronger years I've ever seen.
But the Paul Thomas Anderson came out with that. He named like was it the 78 Oscars?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was 75. When did Jaws come out? It was 76, maybe one of the 70s. But he was talking about the fact that it was like Jaws, Network, all that kind of stuff that were all nominated the same year. I thought, and I'd completely forgotten about this, I thought Forrest Gump beating Pulp Fiction was the biggest
That's
travesty
ridiculous.
ever. I forgot about this one. The King's Speech beat Inception.
I've seen both of them
The
as well.
King's Speech.
I mean, I'm not a massive Inception guy, but it is
But
way,
come on.
way better.
Come on.
I just don't know the criteria in some of them. In what world is Forrest Gump better than Pulp Fiction? By thing, acting, cinematography, writing, directing.
Yeah. It's fine.
What?
But
I wouldn't even say costume. Wouldn't say anything.
No.
Not sound.
no.
Really, I can't wait to do Forrest Gump. I can tell that will be a classic.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Hello, Cuts. This is just a little message to say that you can support our podcast by joining our Patreon for £2.50 a month. You'll get episodes a couple of days early, full access to our Discord, bonus episodes. We've got bonus movies on there where you can send also in your suggestions and be far, far too involved with the thing. So don't just be a cut, just be an absolute cut. Will you?
Right.
We get on to the a good film, an actual Oscar winner of the year that deserves an Oscar. Do you know what they should do? I reckon they should have, like, you know, the MMA brought out like the badass fight, right? Where it was just like, oh, let's put on two entertaining fighters that may not actually win anything.
Yeah.
I think the Oscars should have a fucking here's a good fucking fun movie.
Aye, against another.
Like Smoking Aces.
Most fun film of the year.
Smoking Aces. So we'll just go into Smoking Aces.
Yeah.
Right? Smoking Aces, right? Never once took itself seriously.
No.
Like at all. It's actually perfectly played film.
I don't know about that.
It's excellent.
I don't know if it doesn't take itself seriously. I think most of the Ryan Reynolds stuff does take itself seriously.
Oh, I remember that, the worst bit.
I think the bit at the end when they have the stirring music and he unplugs both the machines, I think that is taking itself seriously.
Who the fuck's that? Clint Mansell?
Yeah. I think that's.
I'm trying to word this right, because that is a serious bit, because that's a good twist and well written.
Yes.
Right. I think it's just that they went over the top for entertainment purposes.
Yes.
Rather than think it's kind of like Snatch on crack.
Yeah.
That's the way I would.
Yeah.
Describe it.
Sorry, this is really annoying me. It's the 1976 Oscars. I fucking knew it was.
Wait, was this? Oh, the 76 one.
Aye. This is my memory giving me shit again, right? So 1976. I need to find out best film.
You can't really claim that that's your memory giving you shit.
No, that's
your
just,
memory giving you shit's like, oh, sorry, lost my birthday, not what year the 19.
But no, it's not. 76, the fucking Rocky year. No, it's 77. That's where.
Is it the Jaws one?
Yeah. So that's 76. So, bloody hell. 1976 Oscars. I was reading about this morning.
It's hilarious when they're like, it's the Academy Awards.
Yeah, no.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Right, here we go. Now we've got it. Right. Best Picture. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Fair enough. Also nominated Barry Lyndon, Dog Day Afternoon, Jaws, and Nashville.
Christ.
There you go. That's what I said. Network mistakenly.
I haven't seen Dog Day Afternoon.
Dog Day Afternoon is phenomenal.
I heard that.
Very progressive. A guy getting a sex change in the 70s.
I'm not watching that.
In the 70s.
No, I have it on the. It's on the list with Boogie Nights too.
What I would say about Smoking Aces, right, is, see, when you talk about films, there are films that if you come in and watch and see that they're on telly, then you're going, like, if I come in from a gig and there's certain films on telly, I'm like, right, it doesn't really matter when this finishes or where I am in the film, I'm watching the rest of it.
Yeah.
Right, so Shawshank is the ultimate one, probably.
Yeah, mine's
Shawshank,
Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea, yep.
Deep Blue Sea. Yep. Anytime Deep Blue Sea's on.
I would also
Terminator 2. For
Goodfellas is in there. Terminator 2 is in there.
Yeah.
I think Smoking Aces is one of those ones, and it's right at the top of that list.
I do agree. I'm pretty sure I've seen this film at least 10 times.
Yeah,
but I haven't seen it in about 5 years, so it was actually, or definitely before COVID, so I find it quite fun.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, good, but I have seen this 100 times.
Yeah.
Anytime I watch, you can jump in at any time,
It's got a lot of my favourite things in films. I love massive casts.
I do too.
I love on these, we've done a few of these films where we just go, the cast in this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's unbelievably fun.
And an ensemble cast is...
And some of them are even bigger now. So even now, it's like...
Oh, aye.
Like the lowest down lad, like Joel Egerton.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and Chris Pine as well.
And Chris Pine, yeah.
So you go, but you just go, like, okay, right, Liotta. I mean, Ryan Reynolds wouldn't have been big...
Not too
then,
huge.
2006.
Oh, it would have been around the Blade years,
yeah,
but
aye.
Not a superstar like now.
So you go, right,
he's not
Andy
on a football club.
Andy Garcia, Ben Affleck, Ray Liotta,
yeah,
Jeremy Piven.
Yeah.
You're like, yes.
Who do you hate in this cast?
Who do I hate in this cast?
I dislike one person and hate one.
But
one of them's not bad in this. Like Jeremy Piven's awful.
I like Piven.
I hate him at everything. He's pretty good in this though.
I really like Jeremy Piven. Did you not like Entourage?
Yeah, when I was 12,
him. I like him in that. I like him in that. He's really good in Grosse Point Blank.
He's good in Primitive War.
Not seen that.
He's good dinosaur one.
There's a film called Very Bad Things, which is kind of post-Tarantino stuff about Christian Slater in it, about shit that goes wrong on a stag do in Vegas. That's really good.
He's a horrible bastard in real life as well.
Is he?
Yeah. He's not really allowed in films anymore for being a creep, and then that's why he started comedy. That's why he started doing stand-up. Remember, he's a stand-up comedian, and now he's terrible at it.
He's good. I think
he's back in. Do you remember I'm pretty sure I told you a story about my mad cousin doing the exorcisms for...
Yes.
Yeah, so I was watching Entourage because I was 17 at the time in New York. No, I was 19. But anyway, Entourage was on the TV, and she was like, "Oh, I used to do his house." She's pointing to Jeremy Piven, remember?
I remember,
and she was
yes,
like, "Oh, he's a dodgy lad." And
I remember. I do remember.
10 years later, and I can't even remember what he's done. To be honest,
he's the one you don't. Who's the one you don't really like?
I don't like Ryan Reynolds.
I know. I think we've said this before. I don't mind. I don't like Ryan.
I don't think he's a good actor. I like watching him. I think he's far too over the top. I think his delivery is too weird.
I was really invested in Ryan Reynolds. I thought he was class. I love Van Wilder. I think it's a great film. I really think it's brilliant. And I like him in this. I think Deadpool was what did for... Because, I mean, he is phenomenal as Deadpool.
Fucking ruined Blade.
No, he didn't ruin Blade.
Destroyed Blade.
No, he did. He's not even in Blade 3 enough to ruin it.
He's destroyed Blade 3. I can't even watch Blade 3 because he's in.
I think you're talking shite there.
Crap.
Yeah, good beard as well.
Over the fucking top and everything. I don't dislike him as a person, though. That's the weird one.
It was one of the only. See, I do. But the Wrexham thing's doing a lot of heavy lifting with that with me now.
Yeah, he's annoying as shit.
I can't stand that Wrexham story.
Yeah, it's a nonsense. It's a fairy tale. It's not.
It's not.
It's actually the least. You shouldn't be a football fan and enjoying that.
No, I really don't like.
Yeah,
I don't like the.
Oh, they're commentating on the games live on Sky Sports.
Yeah, which never ever happens would never happen with any other team.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I get it. Like,
well,
I get it.
Newcastle, you get Ben Salmon in. Anthony Gordon, this is a penalty. They're like, have him killed.
Yeah, desperately trying to get any journalist to agree to sit with the man that ordered the beheading of one of their colleagues.
That's so good. Abramovich running from the police halfway through it.
But yeah, I don't mind. Like, it was the one thing. You know, we're talking about Deadpool Wolverine, how it became so knowing and so like fan service. It would just got annoying after a while. The one bit I like, see when Wesley Snipes comes in as Blade, I was in the cinema going, oh, yes!
Yeah.
And then the interplay between the two of them, when he goes, I don't like you, and Ryan Reynolds goes, you never did. And because of the story about how much Wesley Snipes fucking hated Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Well, Wesley Snipes hated everyone during that film.
Yeah.
I liked that.
Yeah,
I liked that. Was there not a story? Again, I might be making this up and I've half-arsed this. Is there not a story about in Blade 3 where they're filming Wesley Snipes on a table and he's supposed to have his eyes open, but Wesley Snipes refused to open his fucking eyes because he was just being so difficult. So they CGI'd his eyes open. There definitely is some kind of story.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes. Proper bastard.
Wesley Snipes wondering why he's not in movies anymore. You know, once like the buzz died down and it was like, they can't even act if I want him to. He's throwing straps.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, that's funny. God bless Wesley. I love
Wesley
him.
Snipes eyes Blade. During the filming of Blade Trinity, Wesley Snipes reportedly refused to open his eyes for a specific scene where his character was lying in a morgue. As a result, the production team had to use CGI to digitally open his eyes.
How many trees did that
in post-production?
How many trees did that take out in the Amazon? That's so funny.
This is even better. First of all, how much of a prick do you need to be to refuse to open your eyes? But this is even better, right? The story apparently is that Snipes didn't open his eyes because he believed if he couldn't see the taxman couldn't see him.
Great.
I'm going to try that every January now.
It's not happening.
The literal sticking your head in the sand.
It's not happening. It's not happening. Please, Blade.
It's the adult equivalent of pulling the covers over your eyes, because if the monsters can't see you, then they can't get you.
Opening just put the sheet over your head with a TV license inspector.
That's so funny.
I think Wesley Snipes is a better actor than Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, he's done better. Obviously, I'm talking about, but I'm also talking about like Spike Lee had a couple of good ones back in the early '90s where he was real roles before he even got into the action ones. Spike Lee's and ones. I don't.
Wesley Snipes and White Men Can't Jump's awesome.
Exactly. I just can't. I can't. Do you know what I don't? He doesn't have right. Here's what I'm not entirely sure.
He doesn't have a nice girlfriend. That's why he doesn't have a horrible wife. That's what Ryan Reynolds has.
It's fit though. Yeah, right. I just don't. I like Blake Lively, but I haven't really paid attention to that whole drama. I don't really know what.
Well, I don't know anything.
So I don't know
either.
if she's actually been an arsehole now. So I can't really think. I only like that one film, the Shallows.
Comes across a bit of a wank a lot of the time.
Definitely.
Shallows is good though.
Yeah, I don't think he's that great. And you know what it is? I don't think he's a great actor, right? And I know he's more charisma and everything, right? But there's other people that do that way better. Like, right, and might be controversial, and this is one of my favorite ever actors. Right. But Keanu Reeves isn't one of the best actors award. I don't think he's good enough.
I saw a thing about him this morning. Never been nominated for anything in his life.
Yeah, but I kind of agree with it. He can't
act.
He's not great. He carries himself in charisma and character, and that works, and that's great. Ryan Reynolds is that, but he also over charisma it, and over everything kind of comes across too fake with me.
Do you know what Ryan Reynolds is? Right, Ryan, and this is a comment that gets used quite a lot when you go. It's a Temu version of. You know, it's like it used to. The old one used to be, if you bought something off Wish.
Yeah.
Right. Ryan Reynolds is a Temu version of Robert Downey Jr.
Oh my God, I can't
Wisecracking, sarcastic, sardonic, but doesn't really have the charm.
Can you imagine?
Doesn't have as much charm to pull it off as Robert Downey Jr. has.
Can you imagine how much he would destroy Kiss Kiss Bang Bang if it was Ryan Reynolds instead of Robert Downey Jr.
Very good point.
How bad that film would be.
Very good point.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. Robert Downey Jr. is a good actor.
Yeah, that's what I think about Ryan Reynolds. I don't necessarily dislike him either. At the same time, I know I'm chatting a lot of shit about him, but I don't really dislike him.
I think he's quite good in this.
I think he's also been in a lot of really bad films. And
this is one of his only serious roles where he's actually asked to be serious.
He was okay in this. Yeah,
he's the only really serious as shit guy in this.
Yeah. I think he played a serious role, which is quite funny.
Yeah.
Rather than Jason Bateman, who usually plays the straight guy.
He's the only character who at the end is kind of going, why the fuck is everyone else okay with what's happened in the past day? He's the only guy going, seriously, has no one else seen what's happened? Like, literally, tens of people have just been blown apart at the top of a hotel, right? Not even a Vegas, at the fucking Lake Tahoe hotel. Like what has happened up there? The scenes and the aftermath will reverberate through society for decades over the massacre that has just happened up there, and no one else seems to be taking this seriously in the slightest.
Can you imagine if you know Keith Barry? No. The Irish, he's like world famous, like one of the most famous magicians in the world.
Right.
Who's David Blaine? Let's go for one that more people Irish.
Yeah.
So imagine if David Blaine got he lost a lot of money. It starts to win money. The FBI are involved. There's face transplants going in.
Yeah.
Neo-Nazis turned up.
Yeah.
Snipers dressed as a sniper in the opposite building.
Oh.
Providing cover from a whore that was dressed up as
a sniper. Not even with just a sniper rifle. With an anti-aircraft gun. Literally blowing holes in walls from another building.
It's so funny.
It would be the biggest news story of the entire year. And everyone seems quite happy to just move on.
Oh yeah.
Why did you pick Keith Barry?
Is it Keith Barry? Yeah.
Who are you talking about? An Irish magician?
Yeah, Vegas.
He's one of the biggest in the world.
Yeah. Do you ever see Keith Barry?
There is not a chance he's called.
Do you remember?
If you're a magician, you can't be called Keith Barry.
David Blaine's the same, isn't it?
Well, no, because that's a much cooler name.
Do you remember
Keith Barry, Irish mentalist and hypnotist?
Aye. Do you remember when he got the Pussycat Dolls in the car and he put on the blindfold and just drove off to it? He's like, no, keep it right. He put the Pussycat Dolls in the car, right? And he blindfolded the other thing, and he goes, I'm going to drive it. You know the ones where like the Italian job, you're going around those winding things. Yeah. He just hit it 100 miles an hour around. He goes, don't take your eyes off the road. I'm using your eyes. And he just drove it at like 100 miles an hour, blindfolded, and they're screaming the whole way through.
Wow.
And you're like,
I didn't know. He's a big Vegas man. Producer and writer of the Now You See Me films.
Is he? Fuck.
Huh?
Is he?
That's what it said.
God, I hate those films.
Keith Patrick Barry. Irish mentalist,
Ah, he's big, yeah.
hypnotist,
He's a big
magician,
guy.
and activist for the elderly.
What?
I don't know why they would put that at the end. It comes from Waterford.
Yeah. No, he's a big one. He's a big Vegas guy.
I have never heard of this guy in my life.
The Jimmy is huge. I'd say
Literally
David Blaine
never heard.
David Blaine would be bigger, but
He
like...
cannot be like. I would if you were talking famous magicians.
I'd have him on the
Rushmore famous magicians.
top. I don't think he'd be in the
Blaine,
Rushmore.
Copperfield, Paul Daniels,
Penn and Teller.
Penn and Teller.
So you have to take one of them
So
out.
they've both got half each.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't even debate Paul Daniels there.
No, really? I don't know. I know the name and like, but yeah, Houdini.
Yeah, probably Houdini. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're forgetting about. Yeah, I would reckon Houdini would be in
Yeah.
there. Jesus.
Yeah.
In terms of magicians,
Yeah.
Jesus, Houdini, Copperfield.
Ghislaine Maxwell. She made shit happen.
Yeah.
The illusionist.
If we're talking about people that make things disappear, Jesus, Houdini, Copperfield, Kate and Jerry McCann.
The kings of illusion. Imagine if that was hilarious. They just came out as a magician couple. So like, she's been in the room the whole time.
Siegfried and Roy, they weren't magicians, were they?
Darling, were they?
Were they just lion tamers?
Circus acts. They might have been.
Were they just circus? Were
No.
they just basic Vegas
I'm
showmen?
definitely not saying Keith Barry is up to their level. He just is
No.
a massive one.
Siegfried, where would you class Siegfried and Roy? American entertainers who use an animal-based magic show. Aye, because they
Oh,
were
it's a
making
magic, okay.
they were making tigers and elephants and shit disappear.
Okay.
Where would you put what's his name? Darren Brown.
Oh,
that.
he's around that.
Are you calling him a magician or an
He
illusionist
is.
or a mentalist or
Well, first of all-
psychological
First of all,
magician?
I would only ever call someone a mentalist as an insult.
Yeah, it's a weird.
Fucker's an absolute mentalist.
It is a weird.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna
It's like a very. It's like Alan Partridge, your mentalist. Like it is.
yeah. That's
It is
right,
going.
yeah.
You're saying you're calling someone there's something wrong with. You're
Yeah,
calling
yeah.
a mentalist.
Yeah,
You're not.
yeah.
Yeah. It is a very weird thing.
I call illusionists magicians, all of them. So I'm just going to call them a magician.
Right.
Because I don't like magicians at all.
I do.
I think they're horrible people and the entire thing should be destroyed.
Right.
And I'm glad that it was a magician they're all after to kill. I
Yeah.
actually would have just done it for free. By the way, if it was Jeremy Piven, I would have done it for free.
Ah.
So, like, the fact that Jeremy Piven played a magician, I was like, fuck me.
I tell you what, we did all right for. I've just put up most famous magicians. We got Houdini, Copperfield, Siegfried and Roy, Darren Brown, Penn and Teller, David Blaine, Dynamo. That's who we forgot.
Dynamo's not as
Dynamo.
big as fucking...
I think he is.
He's not.
I think he was.
Dynamo-
At one point, Dynamo was huge in
Keith
the world.
Barry is bigger than Dynamo.
I would massively.
Keith Barry
massively
is
debate
bigger
that,
than
like.
Dynamo. Dynamo's the Channel 4 card guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a chance.
I don't believe that. You know when. Because this is one of my other favourite things. I love. A lot of people go like, "Oh, exposition scenes are lazy film writing," because you should be able to give explanations. You should be able to set up what the film's about and what all the backstory and what you need by very quickly and very efficiently, right? Whereas in this, it is literal. The first 20 minutes is literally just various characters explaining the background to this story and explaining what's going to happen and who
Fine with
everyone is involved in.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah, I'm fine
I
with it.
think the way they do it in this, the way they keep cutting between the three different ones, I think Affleck's fucking brilliant in this.
He is. Yeah.
I think that the whole scene with them playing, the way he delivers the line, the way he's explaining about the Tremor brothers and stuff like that when they're playing pool, I think it's excellent.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Right, I love that kind of stuff. What I don't buy, in that when he says, so Buddy Israel, who's the ACES in this, Buddy Israel's doing the Sinatra thing, right, where he's cozying up to the mob and then initially doing it for the clout, and obviously the mob largely helped Sinatra's career and all that kind of stuff, and then they generally did like Sinatra and generally appreciate him for his talent and stuff. And then obviously in this, he goes further than Sinatra did, because Sinatra, even though he had ties to the mob, never got his hands dirty enough
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
could
to-
go. He had
yeah.
information, and he probably could have sunk a couple of guys,
Yeah.
but he was never involved the way that Buddy Israel, where Affleck goes, he then decided to get his dick wet, and he's actually involved in an armed robbery.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I don't believe that Vegas mobsters
Yeah.
would take to a magician the way they would take to a lounge singer.
No, not at all.
I can't. As far as I can, as far as any magicians
Doesn't
I've
seem
met,
it's the power.
right? I know a fair few magicians, and they are nice guys, but they are not.
Shut up.
They are. They're decent.
They're not. Nearly every magician I think is a full-blown sex offender.
Oh, very probably.
Not
yeah.
Kevin Quantum. He was nice.
Kevin. No, see, Kevin's class.
Kevin Quantum was the.
Stephen Dick's
I
a
don't know
good
him, man, in
guy.
fairness.
I think there's. I don't think they would be cool enough in any world
No.
for Vegas mobsters to get in tow with them.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's an element of, and it becomes with the territory of being a magician, and the fact that the majority of it is spending so much time on your own practicing, and then the idea of joining the magic circle where you're like that, right? You're a teenage boy that's just hanging about a load of old men in a scout hut, right? That's not the coolest fucking thing in the world.
Do you know your card trick as well? And Joe Pesci just gets
Yeah.
annoyed that you made a fool of him, shoot you.
Yeah, but it's exactly, yeah. I don't think the mafia would welcome someone into their inner circle whose entire shtick is to deceive people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think they're too.
Yeah, that's what
I mean, they're literal wise guys. They're too wise for that. They're not going to go right. So wait a minute. You can manipulate anything, and you can make people believe things that isn't actually true.
I'll make you disappear, you cunt.
Come on in, come on in and see our inner workings.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I love that bit. I fucking love that bit at the start. I got good trivia actually because I'm talking about that scene.
I found it quite funny at one stage where he was trying to do the card trick to Common.
Yeah.
And I was like, is he just trying to go like, oh, hello, black guy, you like magic? Usually blows you guys around. Perfect diversion.
Yeah.
You know he does that.
Yeah. This is Common's first role.
Is it?
He's really good in it.
Common's a good actor.
He is a good actor.
He's always been a good actor. He's done a couple of gigs where it's like shite characters. Like
There's not a film we've had Common in that he's not been good in it.
Yeah. He's also a good rapper. He's actually underappreciated.
I don't know enough of his.
Yeah, there's a couple
his
of good
music.
ones, like a jazzy kind of,
Yeah.
like actual good stuff. Yeah.
Also, Alicia Keys' first film, and I think probably only film. I can't think of anything else I've seen Alicia Keys in.
She was fine in it. Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing I was going to tell you was, I remember telling you this on Friday when we were in Kirkcaldy. One of the weirdest things my brother ever said, right? We were sitting at home one day, right, and it was Alicia Keys. It was the Falling single. I keep on falling out of love with you. Before she did Empire State of Mind, right? There was a video, and I remember sitting there with my wee brother, and he was watching this, and he was like, I fucking love this song. I was like, it's all right. And he was like, fucking Alicia Keys. She's, oh my god, I fucking love Alicia Keys. I was like, all right, aye. And I was like, he kept going, and he was like, do you know what the thing is about her? Just her skin looks so clean. What? She's just got such clear skin. I said, what the fuck are you talking about, Buffalo Bill? Like, fucking calm down. She's got clean skin. What?
You know what? I kind of know what he's talking about,
but
it comes across so weird.
But I wanted to take the piss at him, but I was watching the video going, do you know what? She has immaculate skin.
She does,
Like, her skin regime must be flawless. Even in this, because I've never forgotten about it, and every time I watch this,
you've got it
every
right.
now and again, the light catches, and I go, do you know what? She's still got fucking incredible skin.
Not a single blemish.
No, there's not.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like
that's
it's
why
like
when you said
glass.
it- yeah, I totally get it. When you said it, when you've just said that there, I get it, but also you don't say it.
No, you don't see it as someone is creepy. Yeah,
Because you start like a neo-Nazi, like, even though she's black, you're like, her skin is so pure.
it does exactly. Yeah, either that or you're making a suit.
yeah, or you're making the suit. Yeah, Buffalo
Like
Bill
she'll be the first. She'll be a fat person.
I used to love Alicia Keys. Not so much anymore, to be honest.
Trivia: Ben Affleck, right, when they're doing the bar scene, which I love, and he's explaining to Peter Berg about who everyone is and all this kind of stuff. Ben Affleck was so incredibly shite at pool, right? That it took over 20 takes for it to be pot, right? So I was like, right, I wonder what it took him 20 takes. I was like, is it the 20? Because he does quite a good break, and I'm like, was it that? Was it that? There's one scene where he pots a black ball that's hanging over the pocket, and it took him over 20 times. Apparently, he was so ridiculously shite at the pool that he was like fucking, like he couldn't hold the cue. He didn't know where he was supposed to aim. He didn't know what he was doing.
How do you
right?
How do you go through life not?
I don't understand how.
How would you
How
get?
can you grow up in Boston and have never played pool?
Yeah, you can't go around making movies like The Town and pretending that you were like one of these guys from the hoods in Charlestown, and you're like, I don't know how to hold a pool cue.
So obviously, he's mid monologue doing this, and he was so shite at it over 20 times. When he finally got it, he celebrated and forgot the line. So they were just like, for fuck's sake, Ben,
God.
yeah, do this again.
Yeah, Ben Affliction.
So Chris Pine, this is his first role, right?
What?
First big role, Chris Pine.
Oh, was it?
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wasn't even in the role. Who was supposed to play the main Tremors brother beforehand, do you think?
I'm gonna go with. I've got a guess. And it's a guy that's a better actor than him, but they're always along the same line. I'm gonna go Ben Foster.
No.
You know Ben Foster.
Yeah.
I always think that there's a. Which one do we have here? And Ben went more.
Michael Shannon.
I love that. I love Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon was fired on the spot by director Joe Carnahan because he saw him being rude to a costume designer.
Good.
Right, just went, you're a prick, fuck off my set. They suddenly needed another Tremor brother. Chris Pine came in. Within 10 seconds of his audition, he went, right, you've got it.
Wow, Michael Shannon, that's a shame.
And then afterwards, after filming a scene together, it's the scene where they're doing, when the Tremors kill Ben Affleck and his pals, and then he's moving his mouth as the corpse,
Yeah, it's fun.
apologising
so
and says
fucked up.
forgiving him and stuff. Ben Affleck said to the director Joe Carnahan after that, he was like, if I could take 10% of all the money I've made in films and bet on one guy to become a superstar, it would be him.
No, well,
Chris Pine at the time.
Well, you would have lost that bet. No, he is actually quite all right. I don't mind Chris Pine. I don't know why he doesn't have bigger roles.
He was Captain Kirk.
See, this is the problem.
pretty big.
Here's the problem.
Captain Kirk and Jack Ryan.
Another problem. He's now been pitched as a clean cut guy.
Yeah.
And he's doing a clean cut thing. And I don't think he's that good.
Yeah.
Whereas he should be doing shit like this.
Oh, he should be.
He's actually, because I know he's a good looking chap, but he's actually a strange looking chap. He can easily be molded into. I just think he's taking the wrong.
It's very interesting. I watched this with
thing.
Amy last night because I'd watched it last week and then I watched it with Amy last night because I was telling her. She was like, what are you doing this week? I was like, Smoking ACES. She said, I've never heard that film. So I explained to her what it was. She was like, oh, I think I'd really like that. So I watched it again last night. And then the scene at the end where one of the ex-cops he meets Chris Pine in the parking lot.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
And
Don't know who
asks
that
him
is.
for his keys and is letting him to go away. The whole kind of scene where Chris Pine's like, is that who you were after? Israel? Well, it's a small world, isn't it? And then he kind of goes, is this the way of the world? Way it's always going to be. And then Amy was like, he's a really good actor. And I was like, that's Chris Pine. And she was like, I don't know who Chris Pine is. And then I got annoyed at that. But
Yeah.
But it was interesting that you could see, even in that small role, you go,
Yeah.
he was by far the best
He was, yeah.
of that.
Putting
Because-
the key on the fingers.
because
so
I-
funny. The
I-
way he acted that
yeah.
too, the reaction. Like
Yes, very good.
So sorry, I know that's not
Yeah.
an insult.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, the way he done
He's
it's
excellent.
real. Yeah.
Because I don't like the Tremor Brothers, but we'll talk about that again.
I don't either.
The last
That's
thing,
good fun. I was about to say, I'm glad this is.
I think it's him that plays Darwin. Darwin Tremor, right? On his right forearm, his tattoo is the first page of Mein Kampf.
Christ.
Yeah. Or first verse, it's called. I didn't realise.
Oh, it was a poem, was it?
Aye, so Mein Kampf.
Fuck
So,
me.
the
He's
first
a
verse.
poet. He's a poet and a painter, old Hitler.
Yeah, an artist.
He's talking about magicians and making people disappear.
There you go. Jesus.
Big Papa.
Yeah, so first verse of Mein Kampf, which I don't know if you've ever read Mein Kampf, but a lot of people say it's like Nazi propaganda. and Jew hatred, but that first verse is actually just a cracking recipe for a strudel.
No. So of all the right, who's your favorite, say, grouping of people that came into it?
My favourite grouping are Affleck and the two cops.
Right, and that's funny because they are set up so well and die so quick.
Die so quickly.
Great though.
I think Affleck's underused in this film. I would have liked more
I don't know
Jacques Dupree.
I think it's good. Right, the reason I think it's good is because they did know he was going to be good and did set it up. And when
Yeah.
you murder him, then you're just like, right, now I can't really trust anything, and that's always good sometimes for a movie. Do you know, like as much as because what's he going to do when he gets there?
Yeah.
He's a bail bondsman, isn't he? Basically,
I want to talk about this.
they're quite confusing. These guys, this job that turns up in a lot of things, I don't fully understand.
I've never understood what bail
I
bondsman.
presume
I think because it's
they're
something
a
we don't.
loan shark that just helps you get out of.
It's something we don't have in this country, really.
Yeah, so
Bail bondsman. Bail bondsman. I've never understood it since one of my favourite films of all time is Midnight Run,
Aye.
and that's what De Niro is in that.
Yeah, I
He's a
never
bail
fully
bondsman.
get it.
It's very much like when we've talked about bearer bonds before.
Yeah.
Anything like
Bonds.
James Bond, I'm fine with.
Yeah.
Bearer bonds, bail
Yeah.
bonds. Not a real idea.
Yeah,
I
you don't-
kind of know what they
The
they
bond
are.
between two men. No. No.
But if I was to guess, it seems to be people post bail,
Yeah.
and then obviously if you're allowed out in bail, you then have to be around for your trial.
Yes.
People then skip bail, fucking disappear. So you send a bail bondsman to pick them up. Someone then pays a bail bondsman to pick them up. Why they do that, I don't know. I don't know what they're losing out on.
Yeah.
But they seem to be a bounty hunter, essentially.
Okay. Yes.
That seems to be.
Yeah, so are they legal though?
See, this is what I don't know. Do they
Who the
exist?
fuck's paying them?
Because
really?
it always seems to be
Dodgy cunts.
mobsters or
I
or
don't-
like this,
Yeah.
like corrupt lawyers who are paying bail bondsmen.
See, I thought it was a guy that basically fronts up like a loan shark that fronts up money if you need the bail money, and he
Right.
goes hunted back.
Let's
but that
see
wouldn't
what-
really make sense in this movie, so that's
Right.
why I'm confused
A
again.
bail bondsman acts as a surety, pledging money or property as bail for a defendant's court appearance. In the US, they charge a non-refundable fee to post the full bail amount, allowing the accused to avoid pre-trial detention.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So that's a bail bondsman. So when
That's
do
what
they
I thought.
then?
But that doesn't really make sense in this because I don't know why he's going after.
Right. So then, if a defendant fails, so they operate as a specialised loan agent, taking on the financial risk of the defendant's
Right.
failure to appear in court.
Right, that's what I thought it was.
Right, okay. So bondsmen may accept items like cars, homes, jewellery, or credits. Right. So they're like an illegal bank that
Yeah,
go.
that's what I thought. A loan shark.
Aye, yeah, exactly.
That's it, yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to rot in jail while this process is going on. I want out, but it's my bail's posted at 150 grand.
yeah.
I don't have that. I'll give you it as a call. Right, okay. If a defendant fails to appear, the bondsman has the right to apprehend them, often using bounty hunters.
Oh, fuck, right.
Right,
Okay, that
so-
seems like a terrible system.
But then-
fucking American systems.
Yeah.
What a shocking system.
But here's
I
what
then have the right to get him with a bounty hunter.
here's what I don't understand. In this, it would seem to me like Bateman is the bail bondsman
Yes.
and Affleck's the bounty hunter.
Yes.
So why is Jacques Dupree described as a bail bondsman? Because he's put fuck all up.
Yeah, yeah.
He's given 50 grand retainer from Jason Bateman.
Yeah. Oh, but the Jason Bateman, terrible in this.
Unbelievably disagree.
I think he's awful in this. I
The
always did.
the funniest scene in the whole film.
It is the funniest thing. I mean, just in an acting. I don't know why he did that weird voice thing.
There's
like,
so
"Hey."
much. There's so much in that 2 minutes. That
Didn't
is
like him.
so
I
funny.
never did in this
Oh.
film. I really like Jason Bateman, like, but I
The
never.
character, the way he describes himself as being like in poor shape on top of a small dick with a hereditary alcohol
yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Thanks, God.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's got 2 cold sores.
Aye, that was horrible. And he looks great. He looks sweaty.
Yeah.
Like cold sweaty.
And then when he realizes Dupree's been killed at the end, and he gets out of bed and he's got women's underwear on, it's just like
yeah. I didn't Yeah, I didn't. I
The
thought it
way
was
doesn't
too-
go on with Hollis, the guy with the base like that guy's. I'm getting the hairy eyeball for that guy. With,
Oh, that bit was great. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then he's
Yeah,
when
yeah.
the fact that there's no explanation for the rabbit's head in there,
Yeah.
and he starts playing with it. He goes, "Hey, that's not yours. Put
Yeah,
that down.
don't be
It's like,
touch-
get your dick beaters off that. That's not yours." I thought it's
I mean, you might have
funny.
actually turned me around here
Very,
already.
very,
You've
very
already
funny
turned me around
Bateman
to
in
it now.
Him and the wee boy. Those are the two. Those are the two scenes that don't. The whole scene where he turns up at the shack,
For no reason. No.
it's so unnecessary and so not needed, but still makes me laugh so much.
It was like, I presume it's like they're trying to say there's a little inbred.
I don't know.
I would have went with inbred.
Redneck.
But I mean, same thing. No,
Yeah.
no. But I thought inbred. That's what he was going for.
House in the Forest. And then this wee boy that's clearly got the worst autism you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Oh, that's the riddle. Just keep getting me boners.
so funny. Like when he's doing
Karate?
He's doing karate at him in the bath and he gets a boner. And with the nunchucks.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Feel
And
like an eyeball in my dog.
yeah.
What? Anytime.
And the mother coming out, oh, put him away. So dangerous, clearly like a school shooter in the making. And
It's
they're like,
so weird.
oh, put him away. Yeah, no need for any of it.
So weird, but so funny.
Yeah, I did enjoy that. That was pretty funny.
In terms of, that's a good way to do it actually. In terms of the groups, I would go.
It's hard to do. Yeah. So, I didn't.
I'd go Dupree and his boys first, then the FBI. Well, no, Dupree and his boys, then the Plague.
Which one's the Plague again?
The
That's
Plague's Nestor Carbonell from Lost.
Yes, he was great.
He's brilliant.
Yeah,
He's the
he-
fucking hardest of the assassins.
Cold. He was very
Yeah.
good at chatting about the.
Then-
acting like he was a.
Yeah. Then the FBI, largely because of Ray Liotta.
Yeah, Reload was great.
Then Laszlo Soot.
I love Laszlo. Laszlo might be my favorite. Completely over the top and
Yeah.
absolutely no reason. What a terrible plan, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Then-
worked, but it shouldn't.
Then the two. Then Alicia Keys and her pal.
Yeah,
Then Piven's crew.
she's great in the ring. That older one too.
What's her name again?
Is it? I'm
See,
going to say
it's-
Taraj B. Henson.
Yeah,
Is
it
that-
sounds about right.
I think
Aye.
it's something like.
And then the bottom, the Tremor Brothers.
Yeah, right. So I enjoyed the right. First of all, let's stick with let's stick with one here because I have
Okay.
a couple of things to say about a couple of these people. Let's go with Laszlo, Tommy Flanagan, isn't it?
Tommy Flanagan, yeah.
And then also Joel Egerton when he dresses
Yeah.
up. So basically, Laszlo's a deception guy.
Yeah.
As in, like, he goes to a lot of hassle.
Yeah,
Well, rather-
master of disguise.
Yeah, right. Really stupid though. One of the was like, he's a master of disguise. Usually you put disguise so you can get somewhere and kill someone, but really the first thing he showed you was pretend to be some disabled Jamaican.
Yeah.
And he just jumps up in the middle of the street and
Yeah.
guns everyone down in the
Yeah.
middle of the street. And I'm right. Well, I mean,
Then jumps on a milk float.
and then jumps on a milk float who's in it, and I was like, right, this is
Notoriously a very slow vehicle.
yeah, famously 22 miles an hour. You can see it. It's the guy looks like Bob Marley in the back of a fucking milk float.
yeah.
Right, totally ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
And then he starts doing things, kills a guy, starts making the mask of his head and all this type of shit, right? The one part I got annoyed is he gets away by just running away, and then they run after him, and then it's another guy who's, oh, don't shoot. He's pulled the thing off, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, what kind of police department go run right by him?
Yeah. A guy that hasn't appeared at all yet. He's just been waiting back there the whole
In a
time.
penthouse.
First of all, there's no way he's getting the mask off and changing
Yeah.
that quickly.
Second of all, there's no way there's a way out of that penthouse there.
No.
Nonsense.
No. Why do you think... I was confused by this last night because he's already killed Victor downstairs and he's planning on making a mask of Victor, and then Hugo turns up to do as Joel Edgerton and then kills him and then looks at the two of them and decides, do you think Joel Edgerton, just because of the frame,
Aye.
he's just more
Aye.
likely to be
Aye.
him in the terms of the frame?
Yeah. Imagine if he was, what do you call the black guy?
Well,
Laszlo blacking up.
Beanie.
Just fucking paper mache fat suit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coming in the worst blackface ever and going, hey, brothers. It'd be great if he was terrible. I would have much preferred. That was a good death scene, by the way, when he goes,
Oh, yeah.
Well
and you
done.
see the smoke coming out of his back for the gunshot, yeah.
I thought that was very
I
cool.
think that's a good... I think I still laughed at the
Come on
They come in the jacket.
Yeah,
They come in the
it's
calfskin jacket.
Yeah, yeah.
And he goes, "What's that?
It
What's
is
that?"
great at being a prick.
And he's
Jeremy
like,
Piven.
"Yeah, cinnamon roll. Yeah, cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll's a funny
is it,
answer
Is it
too.
the roll of the cinnamon? Much looks more like Eastern European jizz.
Yeah.
The roll of the cinnamon."
Yeah. No, I hated that. Laszlo getting away. I hated the fact that he was doing card tricks at Common and he just flicked the card at him.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck?
Does a hell of a damage to Common's face. The
Yeah,
card.
yeah,
doesn't it?
but like,
Basically slices his
I'm like-
entire
I'm
eye
like,
open.
Come on now.
Aye.
I can see people that do the thing like putting in candles, but like to just fucking like absolutely
Yeah.
blood pushing
Yeah.
from his eye. Stupid, but fun.
Here's a question, right, with Common. At the end, when he rescues Alicia, so Alicia Keys largely rescues him because Chris Pine's about to chop him up with a machete.
Yeah.
And then she comes in, puts a gun to his face, and then the lift bell rings. He escapes. And then Common, because she's been shot, Common carries her down the stairs. And then they're basically flirting the whole time. Now, is the relationship between the two female assassins... Alicia Keys isn't a lesbian, but the other one is, and wishes they were a couple.
Yes.
Or are they both lesbians, and Alicia Keys is merely flirting with Common because she needs him in that?
I have had two different answers. I was always under the impression that they were both lesbians. And then this time I watched it, I go, I think I've looked at this wrong, and they haven't been directed fully clearly.
Yeah.
It's actually that it's... They're a couple, their thing. I think they know and the thing, but I think it's only she's a lesbian and she's in love with this one.
Yeah, but it's not reciprocated
And
at
it's
all.
not really reciprocated. It's reciprocated as a duo. And I think that's why, she's overly over the top in her ear when she's watching her. And she's like, I think
She's
Alicia Keys,
perving on her at one point.
I think Alicia Keys knows all about it.
Yeah. Oh, aye.
Yeah, because she's like obviously completely like whatever. But yeah, and that's why she was like, and it's good again, another good face when she's just about to get shot by the police. Remember when she was like, fucking balls.
Yeah.
She really overreacted. She saw a pair of legs and went, for someone perving, like she just saw a pair of legs and went, well, I'm about to unload this anti-aircraft gun into the entire top floor.
I also think
It's very funny, by the way, that the police shot back with pistols.
oh, it's so funny.
I'm like, by the way, the police would never shoot back there.
No.
Because they're just shooting at a building.
hotel, I know.
So people taking a shit in the 14th floor and a hail of bullets. So is the police trying to hit someone randomly? In
That's even if your average revolver reached across the street, which it never would. So what you're doing is you're firing out of a window and allowing hot lead to drop onto the street below.
It's such so insane that every time the bullet came in, they're like, fire back.
Because I was thinking that's utterly fucking ridiculous, just firing at a building. But then I thought, do you know what makes it more realistic for me? It's when Ryan Reynolds is so angry and so frustrated that he's trying to resuscitate Ray Liotta, and she starts firing again because she's so frustrated now that she thinks Alicia Keys has died. He starts firing back, and then he runs out of bullets and just throws the gun at the building. I was like, I get it. Like the sheer level of anger and frustration in that.
Oh, God.
But yeah, the Tremors, I would have liked to have just had Chris Pine.
Yeah,
I don't think the other two.
Do you know what it is? It's two. Do you know what it is? You want your neo-Nazis to be neo-Nazis, right?
Yeah.
You want them to be hardcore racists and thing. This tried to pass them off as too comical.
Yeah.
Chris Brown. The other guy's like, oh, big idiot. The other one's like some sort of weird monkey.
Yeah. It was just too over the top. It was
it's just slightly too much. The other two aren't great. I hate that guy that plays the big actor.
Kevin Durant.
I don't like him. I've never liked him in anything, to be honest.
It seemed out of place.
Yeah,
considering how
good he was,
how professional all the others were.
Yeah, it
when
seemed a bit
you
stupid.
compare that to the Plague, the guy who's the Plague.
Aye.
You're kind of going, this guy's a genuine psychopath.
And the Plague is perfect because he walks in and he acts so good in the hotel. Whereas Chris Pine walks in with a finger and go, who are the Nazis wearing my uniforms?
Aye.
Like, they couldn't have been more Nazis.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
like swastikas in their fucking
Exactly.
the haircut. I'm like, this is stupid. They'd be immediately, you know that guy, the only way I can describe him is didn't get Napoleon Dynamite that should have, but the guy that worked in he was like, we need a meat, you little freak.
Yes.
And he's like, oh.
Yeah.
Like he looks at the guy and goes, like the plague, and goes, I'm not really recognize him. But then he looks at there's a fucking literal Chris Pine walking in with the most clearly a guy that should never get the job.
Aye. Well, one of them's got like a Mohican and facial hair that's like, I mean, he's got like almost like Victorian strongman facial hair and a Mohican, and you go, well, no, that of course that's not.
Who the fuck's that?
Yeah. How come we've never seen these three guys that stand out so much?
Yeah.
That I loved the scene with
Matthew Fox.
Matthew Fox.
He was really good in that too.
Brilliant.
He's really
It's
good.
really, really good. Both of them are fucking excellent.
They were so good.
With like the kind of chess game that, like when you realise when it's going to go bad, and the fact that it's Liotta on the other end of the phone, and then the death scene.
The fact that he's also going like, he's also keeps getting phone calls like, table 18.
Yeah.
I'm watching her on the monitor.
Yeah. The fact that they've both got moustaches I liked as well.
Yeah.
But even like the end of it, there's some bits in this film where you go, this is the writing in this and the acting in this really doesn't belong in this film.
I do agree.
When Matthew Fox is dying
he's
he's asking him to close his eyes because he doesn't want, don't make me the last thing you see because heaven might hold it against you. I'm like, what? Where the fuck? Was that meant to be in another film?
Was
and
that
you just had
True Romance there with the angels?
Yeah. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, it's funny.
But and then Ray Liotta's fucking excellent in
Ray
it.
Liotta's great in this. I kind of find like Ray Liotta sometimes is a victim of his own being Ray Liotta, but I thought he was excellent in this.
The scene where him and the plague kill each other.
That's great.
I love the fact that the lights go out and all you see is the flash of the guns.
Brilliant.
Superb.
Brilliant. Even the tension of having when she's lifting the arm and it's up by the neck.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause the first time you see it, you're like, good tension.
Aye. Him noticing the fingers, because he's chewed off his fingers to have no prints. That's an immense.
The plague was in Belfast, was he?
Yeah, Belfast it was,
He was like, some IRA.
He's caught with an SAS in Belfast.
That'd be great. I would like to think the plague was in the IRA.
I'm also a big fan of close shootouts.
It is.
Where two guys just unloading on each other.
It's more realistic.
Yeah.
Than like
brilliant.
The thing like there's like just fucking like they're in you guys are all shut up. It's great when she opens it like fucking crap.
I
know. These guys are all shut up.
She says this has gone way beyond talking. Like, Garcia, brilliant. I don't know why he put on the accent. I don't know why he needs to have the southern drawl.
I wouldn't say he's. Do you know what? I fucking hate that cunt, and I always have.
I love Andy Garcia.
I've never liked him. I don't think he's that good. I think he was great in this. Nothing to do with the Godfather 3. That's not his fault.
I really like Andy Garcia.
I don't know if I've seen him a lot now.
I've loved him since The Untouchables.
Oh, he's great in Untouchables, actually.
He's phenomenal.
That's actually, he's actually great in Untouchables.
And I think he's good in this.
He's not bad in this.
I think he's great in Oceans as well.
Do you know what I loved in this? When he does a face through a glass, like it's filming through glass when he's watching like somebody on the thing. He does like I can't explain it, but I look down. He looks all of a sudden like he's so dodgy.
Yeah.
What the fuck are the FBI at? I mean they've done more ridiculous shit in real life, in fairness, but
I've got issues with it. The ending,
like the whole possible.
Yeah. Well, let's finish with that because I've got a way that I think it could have been a lot better.
Okay.
The ending. What was it? I had some questions for you. Let me have a look. Yep, there we go. Tremor Brothers are overrated.
Yeah.
The
chainsaw stuff. You know, I didn't actually like the chainsaw.
No. It's not a cool way.
Because everything's cool and all the kills are cool. And you're playing with the knife and you're playing with people deaf and you're stabbing and a shootout thing. And then that one you're just like sat in the shot in the legs, sat in a chainsaw. You're like, ugh, I get it.
Here's a question I had for you. Do you think this film works better if it was a 10-part TV series?
Oh God, maybe. They try to fit a lot in.
I do.
There is a lot. In fairness, you could have made this a big thing. Yeah,
I think if you take this as an overarching story, but each single week,
another person to get there.
frames just the story, the background, the journey there. but you get to see it. So you get to see the main bits in every episode, but it's from the focus of one of the different characters.
That would be good fun.
So you've got an FBI episode, you've got a Piven episode, you've got a female assassin episode, you've got a Laszlo suit, you've got a Plague episode, you've got a Tremor Brothers episode. I think that's
that would be
great.
good. That would be good. And then the whole ending.
Yeah, I think that's excellent.
The only person that would be like maybe Ryan Reynolds in all the episodes.
Yeah, you would need a tie. Aye.
And he'd be slowly trying to tie it. Yeah.
Aye. Right, let me see what I've got. Aye, very little else. Here's a question. The twist. Did you get it the first time you watched it?
No, I don't think so. But I don't know if I also cared.
I was thinking, so I didn't the first time.
Definitely don't think I did. But
And then when I was watching it, certainly when I rewatched it for the first time for this, I was looking for it and going, how did I not get it? It's so signposted.
Yeah.
It's so obvious. But then I go, and then I was like, is it that obvious? And then when I watched it last night, I was like, it is obvious, but it massively passes you by
because there's so much happening.
Of the sheer amount of information you're being given.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that was a reason for the huge amount of exposition at the start.
Yeah, probably.
Because the whole bit at the start and the whole bit where they're looking through the files of Primo Sparazza basically tells you the whole point of this film and what's going to happen at the end.
Yeah.
But because you're being overloaded with so much, you just completely fly past it.
Yeah.
And then I said to Amy afterwards, like, did you guess the twist? And she was like, no, not a clue.
Okay, right.
And I think it is just a sheer volume of information that you're given. You're like that.
Yeah. There's so much happening because when you think back, you're like, obviously there's going to be they've shown a whole fucking thing of being shot in a little backstory, in the 50s kind of like fucking FBI assassination.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right, obviously that's going to come back, and you're just overran by Nazis and people getting blown away. And
I think here's my point about the ending though. I think it could have been much better. I don't like the fact that Heller has become Primo Sparazza because the FBI have shafted him.
Yeah.
I think it would have been, I would have enjoyed it more. I'm not saying it would have been a better film. I'd have enjoyed it more if Heller was so deep undercover that he has now become Sparazza. But the FBI know about it.
And have to keep
and
it.
it has been kept.
Yeah, that would be better.
So he is,
or realistic, anyway.
Yeah, he has spent basically 60 years gathering the most intel you would ever imagine you could get from the mafia. But the FBI have always known about it, but it's been such a deep cover that there's like 3 guys in the FBI that know about it.
Yeah.
And now they have to let him in.
Like, that's so stupid, that part as well, where he's sitting there going like, I will have parts of my jaw removed.
Yeah.
I will have my ears pinned back. You're like, this is stupid.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it,
this is fucking stupid. I think that part's stupid as shit.
I see.
I mean, like, I don't think anybody's doing that job.
I just think... I don't quite get why they needed to have it where they thought he'd gone rogue, because there would be no real evidence to suggest he has gone rogue. Like, surely,
if you're undercover, you're undercover. If
you were undercover, then if you're that worried about people going rogue, surely you would pretty much think that about any single. Surely the whole point is to get so deep inside an organisation that you would obviously appear to be part of that world now. So you would be under suspicion of every single undercover agent you would ever put into something.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So it'd be ruined by this.
So at what point do you go, right, we need to fucking kill this guy because he's clearly gone? I mean, what if he hadn't? What if he was just...
He's like, what, I'm too good at my job? Is that what you're saying?
Literally that,
yeah.
Like, I have done such an amazing job of getting trusted by these men
he was
that
a
you now
actor.
don't trust me. Yeah, he's the Daniel Day-Lewis of...
Daniel Day-Lewis of...
Yeah.
That's so funny. He's a method actor of an FBI informant.
Yeah, I think it would have been really cool if...
I actually agree with your thing. It would have been better if he just got too
you also then wouldn't have the whole thing that I don't really agree with, where when the FBI...
I like Ryan Reynolds, we killed him.
Probably not. No,
I didn't really get that. Like, I
No.
got it, but I was like,
probably
I don't
not.
think he's going to have. You know what my moral stance in you murdering this man is?
Yeah.
If I murder them and go to jail.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Probably not. Do you know the problem with that scene as well? Officially, and this is for safety reasons, hospital doors don't lock.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There's no way we would have got in.
Yeah.
You can't lock a hospital door.
But that'd
Purely
be-
because of that purpose.
Do you think
Because
it would
if
be
someone's
funnier?
flatlining, you don't go, anyone get the fucking key for this place?
Yeah.
Like,
That's so funny. Imagine if then the door was actually just a pull door. That whole time, Ryan Reynolds looking at me, this guy's an idiot. He just pulls it at the end when it's already too late.
but yeah, I agree with you. I don't think he would have killed him.
Nah, I don't think you would have killed him. Yeah.
It would have also, the bit I hate
They
about
just
it.
did something for the music.
Yeah.
Clint Mansell wrote a banger.
Yeah,
so
yeah, and it is. It
Is
is.
Clint Mansell, I think.
I don't know.
I know Clint Mansell. He does a lot of movie films. He's always good.
Because when they try and kill Heller, and the reason he has to keep having constructive surgery is to keep himself alive.
Yeah.
Because they've left him with these injuries, and I go, I don't really understand what kind of injuries you would be left with. Where for the rest of your life you need to constantly have reconstructive surgery.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
But it would have massively made more sense if he'd got such a deep, he'd been so good at his job that he had now risen to the position of mafia boss to be running the entire Las Vegas operation, which I imagine is quite a big field office for the mob. To have been doing that and to have been so deep in recovery, he's completely changed not just his identity, his actual facial features and what he looks like. And that's how you explain that.
It definitely makes much more sense. Yeah.
And then was so deep in it, he pumped a showgirl and then that's why the FBI need this. They need to keep him alive because he has so much more information to.
That's great.
There is another theory I have as well.
Yeah.
Right, here's a theory. Right. I think the mob and the FBI might have been teaming up on this.
Yeah.
Because if you create a situation, because they already say at the start, the two mob guys are on the phone when Reynolds and Ray Liotta are listening in. They already say that this is a power play move. So the two underlings of Primo Speranza are trying to gain the top job. So they're like, if we can get rid of him and we can get rid of Israel in one fell swoop, then we can then take the jobs. Like there's an opportunity here for us, right? What it also allows is the FBI to do is to get rid of this Buddy Israel guy who is causing a lot of problems. It also, if you invite the 4 most prolific and skilled hitmen, hit women, and face them off against one another, you then wipe all them out as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's beneficial for both sides.
Yeah.
It's like if you get all of your enemies to go against one another, then it's ideal.
They take it out themselves, yeah.
So yeah, the FBI come across as very unscrupulous.
I was sitting there going, like, the FBI came across unscrupulous and a disaster, and this is all ridiculous. And then I was just thinking, in real life, I was like, but they have actually done stupid shit like this before. Maybe not.
Yeah, they probably have. Yeah,
like we've been caught.
Yeah,
hundreds of times.
I mean, Reynolds is fucked the next day.
Yeah,
like I mean, he's so fucked. It's unbelievable. Like
that'd be great if he shot himself.
Like
too.
he's down basically for a double murder.
Yeah.
But also for ruining the biggest case the FBI have had in 100 years. Probably the biggest case of all time, actually.
Again, if Heller was also like, I'm still doing my job, people. Not only is the FBI trying to kill him, he's also been killed by fucking Ryan Reynolds just for like morality reasons.
Yeah. But then Reynolds doesn't really come out of it morally well either.
Yeah.
Because if you think about the big picture, by him not doing this, he is still allowing the mafia to operate on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Whereas if he'd just stuck with the plan, then
least, yeah.
It's like just Garcia not say him at one point for the overarching good. Then this is I get that Liotta's died. I get that you didn't know anything about it, but if you think about the overall good of this, it's worth it because we're largely going to take the mafia out in one fell swoop.
I don't agree
with what this bastard knows.
Don't agree with it. It's just not the method in me. I'm always like, you know, I'd just be like, it's not the method, man. Like, I'd be on Ryan Reynolds' side here. I probably wouldn't pull the fucking whole thing out. I don't know. You can't just be going around killing people because you have an overarching good story.
But that's one of the great moral dilemmas. Is a couple of victims worth it for saving thousands?
I don't know. By the way, my last shout out was Clint Mansell did the music, right? And he's always underrated. He's always been good. He's an English guy that does like film scores, right? He started off with Pi. Have you seen Pi?
Oh, I've seen Pi. Both meanings of the word.
You know Darren Aronofsky's Pi?
Yeah,
with fucking techno and all. He did Requiem for a Dream. Oh, aye. Unbelievable. He did he did Black Swan.
Oh, aye.
Yeah, he did Doom. Actually, the music in Doom's not bad. Sahara's terrible. Definitely, maybe. The Wrestler, he's done the music for.
Definitely, maybe. What's that?
No, it's a movie. I can't remember. It's a rom-com with Adam Brooks and Rachel Weisz. Anyway, The Rebound, he did Black Swan. He won all the awards for that. No, he's won it for. Oh, he did one recently that was shit. Anyway, whatever. Big guy.
Well
Big
done.
guy for the
Good
music.
film knowledge, Ryan.
Clint Mansell's good.
Right, great film. Loved it.
Yeah, good crack.
I absolutely loved it. It's one of those films that if you haven't seen it for this episode, then it will always pretty much be on ITV2 at some point.
Yeah, go Smoking Aces.
So next week we are doing Falling Down.
Classic.
Which is going to be absolutely brilliant because it's fantastic.
It is. It's brilliant.
For the late departed Robert Duvall. Apparently there was a big hoo-ha about the in memoriam thing at the Oscars last night because there was some people that were left out.
Yeah, but then if somebody's like, you have to have died in a certain thing, they'll be in next year's. Somebody keeps writing it, going like,
really?
Somebody said there's a cutoff. It was what happens, and people are like, "How the fuck's this person on it?" And that one.
Right.
Like, there's some guy. Was it Jim Noonan? No, that's somebody Noonan. And
he's dead. Yeah, but he's too recent.
Yeah, he's going to be in next year's in memoriam.
Right.
So people are kicking off, but people are like, "No, there's just they just have a weird."
I think the big thing I saw was that Duvall wasn't given as much of a spotlight as like Redford and Diane Keaton were.
Okay, right.
I think they all got specific individual tributes, and he was just included with every other cunt.
Well, I'm not going to argue because that's what our podcast has been doing, where you're picking out people like fucking Catherine O'Hara.
That is literally exactly what this podcast did.
So no.
Also, you know who wasn't in it? Van der Beek.
Was he not?
He wasn't in it.
He's fucking far too late. He'll be in next year's.
No, he's not.
Oh, I mean,
he's not. Van der Beek was a while ago. Van der Beek died before Duvall.
I know. Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's not in it because folk are saying he was far better known as TV actor.
He's not in it because he shouldn't be in it. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, for what? Yeah, you should. Yeah, I don't know about what you think because he appeared in varsity movies. How long would this is you and your tributes? How long would the in memoriam thing in an Oscars be if you just went, here's all the dead actors? That most of them contributed nothing, but
it's not just actors; it's dead people that have ever been in anything to do with the movie. That guy who ran the catering truck,
the gimp,
the gimp.
That's a fucking disgrace. Like, it's so funny.
Right, we're about to do Patreon. We're going to do what we did today.
We're going to answer
more questions, and we're going to pick some fucking Irish film that we're going to do.
Pick an Irish film. It's going to be good.
St. Paddy's Day. So
bye.
Bye.